Okay. Ooh. Doobie doo boo. Alright. Where am I? Ninja? Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 quests. I'd probably level up to 80 with just these. Wait, no, actually, no, never mind. Where can I get this from? Is it Tuesday yet? Where do I go? Let's grab this. What you want, Ishtola? City of the Ancients. Ha, Glide, have you heard aught of note? No. Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. Do 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 do. Oh, where is she? Over there. Scales for the scaled one. You spare a moment on a guest, if you would. Thus we could blows. Slay one and bring the scales. Use this crab meat to lure one out of the hiding. Pearls of the Deep. Finlish one. How am I to glide through the waters without waters, or seek out that which I crave? Cannot. What's under us? I'm just noticing. Convenient land? Waters without waters, or seeketh out that which I crave? I cannot. Use the rope for weakened sea creatures. What? Do the chuckle. Fearless guest, we seek wisdom of you and your people. Communicate with one another, we without rely on speech. However, in our new environment, our options are somewhat more restricted. The Cole wish to learn other techniques, but I have limited knowledge of those things. Okay. Tell me, precious one, have you seen a shifty-eyed Ondo lurking about? No. I have, as have others. The Cups is home to a small community. Strangers do not go unnoticed. I can but assume that one of those lawless outsiders is attempting to pass as one of us. Speak to the guard at the southern entrance. You got an imposter, huh? Leondo dream of oranges? Greetings. More oranges? This is ties to the freaking Sahagins. You gave them oranges. To trade, or whatever. Savory fruitlands, so delicious ones. Traders, sweetness. I keep the seeds of the one, I suppose. What exactly is agriculture anyway? So you bury the seeds in the earth, and with the aid of the sun's light, it grows into a tree? Not unlike kelp then. Well, you certainly do not want for earth here, that much I can say. Bear cups, come. You have come at a good time, finless ones. Might you be so kind as to demonstrate how you would, without words, beckon me? Oh, yes. Come on! I see. Such exaggerated gestures are sure to be easily understood, even over considerable distances. And coordinate our movements. Okay. shifty Daidando, huh? If there's no arrival, I would know of its passing. Whoops. Is this what I have to rope? Where's the battle music? Finless one, you are the one who is teaching Ando how your kind speaks without words, yes? Tell me, how you just express delight. Oh, I see. It is a shaking of the whole body and a contortion of the face. I think I can replace this motion. Oh, was that not pure... near perfect imitation? I thought you wanted to eat my face. Really? But your face is not at all appetizing to me. I was so certain that I had captured the essence of the chuckle, but it seems this will require rather more practice. It was Deuce Oth who first asked you to teach us these techniques, yes? Return to him. I'll teach the others of the chuckle. Okay. See the portal high above. I can't look vertically up without backing all the way up here. So no, I do not see the portal up. Scavenger of the deep, no, stay back, spare me. Relax. Oh, you do not wish to eat me? That as well. I may have drawn premature conclusions, but this is the first time I've met one of your kind. It is a somewhat terrifying experience. But now that we have established a rapport, perhaps you would be so kind as to enlighten me of somewhat. Tell me of your ways and preferences. Trade is integral to cordial relations, after all. Surely you have noticed that there are many sunken ships in this region, many of which undoubtedly contain items of value. I ask that you search these wrecks and return said items, that I might have a better understanding of what it is I and others would scavenge. Beware of the benthos. So strange it is to see finless ones in our realm. But since you are here, perhaps you can offer us aid. A spearfish of ours has been away for some time, too long by half. I fear he may be struggling in his newly waterless world of ours. You, however, thrive in such environments. If he is injured of sores, then I should be grateful if you would go and render aid. Forgive me this sudden request, but I must ask that you search for him, north of the Norbrent slope. Doggone dagons. Greetings. Could you perchance lend an old Ondo a hand with a troublesome hunt? Daggone doggone doggone dongo. Daggone dongo. Bowl of the Cups. Hail, finless one, and welcome to the Cups. Long have I wanted to converse with one of your kind. I am called Norosh Cole. How may I address you? Lied Hawk, curious. Before we speak at length, there is something I would show to you. Let us leave behind the cups and head due west. Come. A suspicious outsider. Yeah, I've never seen one. Okay. Help me, fineless one, help me. Your people are, in their baffling ways, have met me at a complete and utter loss. A friend of mine, Posh Own, wished to engage in trade with finless one's grain for shellfish, a simple exchange sure to be profit both parties. However, the sack which my friend proceeded to collect from the shore, expressing he is of each and every one, but it makes no sense to me. What would finless one gain from the skullduggery? Or were there misunderstanding? Can your kind eat gravel as easily as grain? No, I thought not. But then why did the finless one youths give my friend gravel instead of the promised grain? It makes no sense. Will you go and speak with the Mr. woman with whom you brokered the deal? She is Mosha Moa of right. I would like very much to hear her explanation. Perhaps it is a mere misunderstanding, but until I know more, it is difficult to know what to think. Pole shown. There you are. Strange stew. Visionless one. It is true that on the shore, you people treat your food with fire to make it last longer. Aye. Aha, I thought so. You see, ever since the waters withdrew, our foodstuffs have become more prone to rot and decay. Something about exposure to air, I suspect. With this in mind, we thought we might try to mimic your fire-assisted methods. We prepared a cookpot, which was cast into the sea, but despite our best efforts to replicate your techniques, the results was quite disappointing. It's finless one. Surely you are capable of making this so-called stew. If you might take this trilobite meat and place it into the cookpot. As we observe, it would be most educational. The others are gathered atop the rise to the east. Will forgive me for keeping my distance. I have yet to grow accustomed to the heat of the flames. I taught them your greetings. Vitality. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? I don't understand potions in this game. You have these vitality, these intellect potions that last 30 seconds only. Oh my goodness. What? Crab meat. Oh, triple light meat. Simmer, simmer, simmer me. Yeah. Oh, what? Cooking the dough with the crock pot. Oh, is the stew ready yet for this one? Ah, so hot it is, like the boiling currents near the deep water vents. But it must be this hot, else the meat will spoil. Yes, I see. So fearful of the heat were we that we did not consider cooking it longer. But now we know. Thank you for teaching us for this one. Take with you a portion of the stew back to Polshaon, that he may savor this taste for himself.
Yan.
Well, were you able to educate the others for this one? How hot is it? How hot it is, yes, delicious. Think such wonders could be born of deadly fire. Thank you for teaching us the proper methods. Hmm. These are relics of your kind, yes? The leavings of a ship that sailed the seas above long ago. They lie as they fell untouched by any Ondo, where most have little interest in the affairs of the finless. I, however, do. Ever since I was saved by one of yours after being washed ashore, weary and near death, such kindness is a rare, wonderful thing. I would know more of the people who showed it to me. And so I ask you, Glide Hawk, to teach me the ways, your ways. These objects, for example, what purpose do they serve? How are they to be used? That was carved from the wood from one of your many trees, yes? What purpose does this peculiar contraption serve? It used to ship us. Oh, the vessels of your kind used to traverse our waters, and without a wheel, it is at the mercy of the wind and the currents, I see. Such fragile containers they were. I suspect they once contained something of great value. What can you tell me of their purpose? Fragrant liquids which could cloud the mind. I have never heard of these before. Do finless ones so delight in dulling their wits? Yes. Thank you, Glidehawk. In our short time together, you have already taught me so much. A pity that none of these pearls of wisdom will serve my needs. Arash, what are you thinking, wandering off on your own with the finless one? This is no time for you to fiddle with their leavings. Clutch Mother is in terrible distress. No, you do not understand. I brought him here to... Pray forgive this child of his impudence. I am Zerosh Yon, and on behalf of the Clutch Mother, I come to entreat your assistance. It seems you do not realize that in driving back the waters of the Tempest, you have placed our beloved Clutch Mother, leader of the Ondo, in mortal peril. She is pregnant. Here in the depths, she will give birth to many, many eggs. We male Ondo will then take them into our care and raise them as our own. But absent the flowing waters, we know not if she will be able to deliver them safely. If not, the future of our people will be in jeopardy. It happens. The flood of light claimed many Ondo lives. Though we have rebuilt our numbers somewhat in the decades since, it would be devastating to lose an entire generation, or worse, the Clutch Mother herself. She wishes to speak with you directly, that we might together find a solution to this dilemma. Will you return with me to the cups? Norish. Come, I will not let you trouble our guest or the Clutch Mother further. Everything I have done for her. What? Ryze's level 70. I was gonna look for something. Beyond this gate resides the Clutch Mother. Approach and hearken to her words. Honored guest, I, Clutch Mother of the Onda, do bid you welcome to our realm. You will forgive me for receiving you in this fashion. For the safety and well-being of my children unborn, I must remain within, away from the dangers without. As you know, under normal circumstances, this place would be filled with blessed water from which I would draw strength and support to bring these eggs into this world. Alas, I am but half submerged now, and I fear for my ability to fulfill my sacred duty. I am given to understand you and yours are the ones responsible for drawing back the waters of our realm. With good reason, I am sure, however, it is my sincere hope that you will find that you will agree to aid us, given that you are responsible for this state of affairs. Fear not, I desire no direct assistance. Rather, I would beg a boon of your people's knowledge of childbirth and how the finless ones ease the burdens of their struggling mothers. Zerosh's own will be my agent in this matter. Heed his words and answer his questions. This is all I ask. Do you consent? Wait. Baby making. I thank you, honored guest. Go well. That it is agreed. However, I must consult with her attendants before we speak further. For now, I bid you and Norash Cole go about your business, but be ready if called upon. Wait, Glide Hawk. Have you a moment to converse in private, outside the cups, please? Say no more, honored guests. The dragons. Oh. Oh, the finest one. Did you manage to find one of the beasts I described? Oh, okay. Thank you. These are highest alcoves are for we youths who have yet to be granted eggs. Only the own who have been deemed worthy of this honor may live in the lower levels. Those in the deepest depths are reserved for the Clutch Mother, other female Ondo, as well as the most esteemed elders of our people. Needless to say, the Cole have struggled greatly to adapt to this world. Without water, though, it would be far better if he were to return. With this new ladder, we can at least travel to and from our beds that much more easily. Tis a rare thing indeed to be granted an audience with the Clutch Mother. I hope this serves to help you understand how important these eggs are to us. Before you came to the cups, I had been searching for a means to assist her in giving birth. That is why I have been studying the relics of your people. Fortunately, I found nothing that seemed suitable for this purpose. I cannot stress to you enough how important she is to us. She is mother to all Ondo, her every egg brother and sister. We would do anything and everything to welcome them into this world and see them grow into healthy, happy Ondo. There must be some way in which you can help us to achieve this end. There's one simple way in which we might assist the Clutch Mother. I told you that I had once been saved by a finless one after being washed ashore. A woman who was heavy with child at the time. She nursed me back to health. She spoke of the importance of eating the food rich in nutrients to heal the body and nurture the life within. I am told that laying eggs is a rather strenuous affair and that even the strongest Clutch Mothers took many days if not weeks to recover, and now ours must attempt to do so without the aid of the water. We must see her well fed and that she has the strength and fortitude to weather this trial. We must serve her a hearty meal as the finless woman served me many times before. Miniri, yes, Miniri, of course. Many can be found to the north. Slay one, get a sliver. With that I could do this myself, but as a young and weak Cole. Okay, I'm no match for even a single Miniri. Must be you. Wait, what was it? Oh. Oh. This place, I'm assuming it changes once we get rid of the lights. Maybe? Well, I mean, it's too bland and meh. Is this one of them? Thieving scoundrels. Huh? Where did you come from, Finless one? Kush Owen sent you? How embarrassing. I'm present and accounted for, as you can see. However, the foodstuff I had procured are not a while really miscreants snatched them from my grasp not long ago before you arrived. I speak of the Ondo who refuse to treat with outsiders. They number many and will not hesitate to steal and murder if it suits them. Till I catch more game to make up for that which was lost, I dare not return home. Take that which I will still have back with you to Kush On. Tell him of my plight. My thanks to you, Finless one. Can't go in here? Why can't I go in this water? It doesn't make any sense. This water isn't the part of the dome, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know where. Is there a quest? Oh, sure, there's a quest here. Where is this? What? What are you talking about? Why is there 91% fate here? This is, or was, a variety of feather star, a creature of the sea that shimmers with the radiance of a flower in bloom. Alas, in the absence of water, it is rather less radiant than I remember. No need to say it. I know this will not do. Worry not. I know of another possible solution. Follow me to northwest where the dry return. Okay, man. He's in the middle of walking, and I don't get it. Like, why is him walking away part of the... There's just so many weird things, man. What is this? Unbelievable, man. Have you the myth, mineral liver? That is well. Keep it for now. Let us go and request another audience with the Clutch Mother, that you might present it to her for yourself. No, you will not be permitted to do so directly. Zerosh owns must first inspect the liver, after which he will see it to deliver it to the Clutch Mother. Is it in here? See this white anemone and the starfish which resides above it, both radiant gentle light to lure the fish that might feast. Surely this will serve for our purposes. Doesn't look promising. Oh, is it now? I rather thought it was. So be it. I do have one final idea, though it is a bit far, so let us first return to the cups. Where are the Aether Currents? The hell? I must apologize, Finless One, for making you walk hither and thither to no end. I only hope that this third option will meet you with your approval. It is far, far below, and a fair ways to the best besides. Mind you your footing and take care not to slip. Ah, the Finless Hunter, have you brought the scales I seek? Very good, very good. Make you strong. Ah, my Finless friend, have you my living lovelish? Splendid, splendid. What big nasty teeth you have, and now they are mine. All mine. Teeth that make for a fine spearhead, and still finer gifts for female Ondo. Clutch Mother and her attendants all delight in wearing such jewelry. But truth be told, I simply adore teeth, all shapes and sizes. I am a collector wish an insatiable need. Even offered to pull them myself, but he grew so angry and refused. Your teeth are rather niche for this one, round and shiny and small. Would you be so kind and favor me with you? The pulling will be quick and painless, I promise. I'm missing some myself, so. No, a shame. If you change your mind, come and find me. I will be waiting. Always waiting, eh? Okay. Greetings, honored guest. I'm told you have a gift for the Clutch Mother. A Minuri liver? I see, I see. This will provide ample nourishment for the Clutch Mother. A moment, if you would. Minuri liver. How did you know? It is a favorite of mine. So soft, so supple. It is too long has it been since I dined so well. My children, unborn too, delight in this feast. Many thanks to you, honored guest. But this was Norash's Cole's doing, yes? And he knows the Clutch Mother's taste well. It is good that she eats and builds her strength, but liver alone will not suffice for our needs. I trust you both will continue to consider other ways you might be of assistance. Tell Norash's Cole I said these words. Ah, the ravenous-looking Finless One returns, and with the items of value I requested, I hope. fascinating, most fascinating. I had no idea such curiosities held the value of you and yours. Even the mishappened thing, how very odd. Have given me great insight into your culture. In this one, I may soon be ready to engage in commercial trade with others of your kind and secure great profits for the Ondo. Oh, but how rude of me. For your service you must be rewarded, yes? And with my newfound knowledge of what it is you convey most deeply, I can compensate you appropriately, I should think. It's more than one way to skin a... what? Hold a moment, my friend. Leaf, in this one I have another request to make of you, this time for a friend who foolishly sought to slay a formidable stingray on his own, only to limp back home after being struck by a poisoned barb. It has been an all too familiar refrain as of late. Time and time again we Cole find ourselves overmatched by our foes in this now waterless realm of ours. You, however, should find it easy to slay the stingray and secure its skin, no? Of course you will. Should you succeed in this endeavor, I ask that you deliver the skin to a lover of the work of ours. Thank you in advance for this one. You are returned, but alone. What of our spearfisher? What has become of him? Waylaid by thieves. This is unfortunate, but I am glad to hear he is unharmed, that he managed to retain a portion of his catch. Do not maintain our misguided brethren for black-hearted villains. They but struggle to survive in our changing realm, and I remain hopeful that one day they may see the error of their ways. We have all lost much in the wake of the flood, and Ondo and Finless won both. Yet we dare not let our loss define us or lead us into wicked ways. You too have overcome much hardship in your life, have you not? But you have not been broken by the weight. Stay strong, friend, and accept this with my thanks. Oh man. Shifty-eyed Ondo. Now that you mention it, there are some fellows. Yes. Behold, is not it wondrously bright? So many lustrous plants filling the cavern with their light. Surely there is no better place for us to plant our orange seeds. It's barely enough, barely. Huzzah, I knew it. And with a little more light, the oranges will grow as plump and juicy as they would on land. I cannot thank you enough in this one, but I am to try. Let us return to the cups at once. Who goes there? Finless one, what business have you had with me? I am no miscreant. I came here in secret that I might practice with the spear away from prying eyes. It was a gift presented to me by a finless one I saved from drowning. It is rather more flamboyant than those of traditional Ondo make, and so I feared that others might judge me harshly for it. I did not wish to give so many cause to worry. I see now that I have. I shall go and apologize to Peg's own. You should speak with him after. He will doubtless want to thank you for your service. And so the mystery is solved. The little one explained all to me. It may seem extreme for me to be so suspicious, but we must ever be vigilant for infiltrators, for our sake and for yours. Whatever hatred and resentment they bear towards us is dwarfed by that which they harbor for your kind. The flood of light was the work of finless ones, and so they hold you responsible for robbing them of their homes. We know better, and in time they will too, I pray. But for now, you must go with caution, honored guests. You are too kind, my friend, accompanying me all over in my quest to find a second son for my beloved oranges. You may not know for some time if the flora and fauna of the sea can provide enough light, but look forward to finding out. Most Ondo have never known the joy that is a juicy orange, but one day they will. I shall have an orchard, and every Ondo shall feast on its fruits. Well, Glidehawk, that was the Clutch Mother pleased. Oh. Oh, that is good. That is very good. To hear that she took such pleasure in our humble offering brings me joy. Female Ondo are quite rare, and so we hold them in the highest. Only they may become Clutch Mother. Only they may give rise to new generations of Ondo. She is mother to all Ondo, and so all Ondo must do their utmost to offer her aid and comfort that she may shoulder their great responsibility. Each must find their own way to be of service. That is why I do not begrudge Zerosh's for how he scolds me. He acts only out of concern for the Clutch Mother, as do I. He is right too, but that an offering of liver alone will not suffice. Nay, we must do far, far more for the Clutch Mother's sake. Creating the birthing rope. Do you hear that, Glidehawk? That cry? It troubles me. No. Perhaps it is too low for finless ones to hear. We call to one another over great distances with such cries to coordinate hunts, or simply to converse. It carries poorly now in the absence of water, but still I hear it clearly. A moment, if you would, I must concentrate to discern the words. The hour is nearly upon us. The Clutch Mother's belly heaves. A new generation yearns to be born. But without water, there is still danger and risk. The liver gave her nourishment, but it is not enough. Not nearly enough. Zerosh begs us hurry and find other ways to help her summon the necessary strength. I can think of only one possibility. We must journey unto the shore and seek out the woman who granted me succor long ago. She was soon to be a mother too, so she must surely have knowledge to aid the Clutch Mother's struggles. But we cannot approach her empty-handed. We must first procure suitable gifts, get to where the dry return and search for an unblemished shell. I shall search elsewhere for something of value. When you have finished, return here. Hurry, time is of the essence. Now you got us going there. Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant's walls. Pray, be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigations. Tall, slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. And what have you discovered? Nothing? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. 'Twould seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might, behind the blade? Glide. Everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance as a composite of several minerals properties blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronk Empire, once the greater power in Norvrent, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkins, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claimed as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answers lies with the reason Emmett Sulk withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere where mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Emmett Sulk is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ashen agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. I couldn't say either way. Oh well. It is my theory that these structures are remnants of a time before history, a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of the umbral calamities. Here in the first, they might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in the Kitana Revel Almet presented it to me during my visit to Fano after our victory in Colusia. Here in the first scene, by Emmett Sulk's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? If we are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and more sand lies to the east. In the south held no such structures. This suggests we try our luck further to the northwest. So what, they have the same windows? The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. Excuse me? No, Square, what? We need hand holding. You can't do this to us. I'm only level 79. Well, 80 on my red mage. I couldn't possibly do a quest that involves me not to have it shown on the map. This is the first time they ever did this in MSQ, I'm pretty sure. I can almost upgrade my relic weapon. But I need one more Lo-Hu item. Whatever it's called. What? I had a feeling he was going to Nathan cart. So I had to follow him. The hell is this? I don't know how my hands are over there. It's like, how could you even miss the place? But it's so big like this. There's definitely an aether currents around here somewhere. Walls of the Forgotten. You have to look at it from a distance. It's gotta be this one. The hell's that sound effect? Ether. So you have to look at it from a distance, not be at the place. Aye, this is the mural writ large. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder. Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. Entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Ashians. And yet, it did exist. They lived here in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysterious stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomena related to the ancients' return. Thus we can surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Reen put it, than Emmett Selk himself? It's almost certain he is there. But if we are to find the stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. City of the Ancients, the light of inspiration. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too wary, it may be useful to speak with Posh Own again and ask if there is aught else he was willing to divulge. Let me check up here again first. Click. Lakeland, Lakeland. There's a quest here and a quest over here. What the heck is this? We're not go over there yet. Mantis shrimp? Okay, let me go. Let's go here first. Here's the thing. What a fine skin this is. It's a nice quality. Dude, good skin. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Welcome back. Why would I want these potions? Yes, I've got the shell. You have a keen eye for this, my friend. As for me, I found a small but exquisite pearl, which is sure to please her. We have what we need. Let us head to our village of Still Tide, and pray that she can aid us in easing the Clutch Mother's pains. There's two here. Let me go here first. Well, if it isn't Glide, still alive and kicking, are we? Right, enough small talk. You're here for a reason, I'm sure. Oshamoa. On behalf of the Ondo trader, you say? Is there anything you don't do? Anyway, the arrangement was simple. Grain for shells. I could in turn resell L as raw materials to Julius, but on the day of the exchange no one came, so I assumed it was off. Wicked White, so some young ne'er-do-well are to blame for this, getting there ahead of me and swindling the poor Ondo out of their goods. I hate to impose upon you like this, but since you're on such good terms with them, would you return to the Ondo and explain what happened, and that I'd be willing to trade with them again? If they're still so inclined. Offer them this as an expression of my sincere regret for what happened. I know their kind is awfully fond of our oranges, so hopefully it'll soften the blow. More oranges, huh? Do 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 do. I see her. Glidehawk, come with me. The one who raised you? Greetings, miss. I am Norsh Cole of the Ondo. You may not remember, but you saved my life long time ago. Well, well, if it isn't the lad that Tide brought in. Look at you, you're practically a man grown now, I'd wager. Now, not many would agree with you, but never mind that. I am come both to offer long overdue thanks for that kindness, as well as beg of a boon of knowledge. So much things to do. You really didn't have to go to such much trouble, though. I'll be damned if I'll turn my nose up at such fine treasure. Honestly, it's wasted on the likes of me. Mom. Wow, look at those. If you don't want them, can I keep them? Is that a little one? The child you were carrying all those years ago? So strange it is that the finless ones carry their young within them until they are ready to hatch. So very, very strange. Nothing strange about it, if you ask me. Can't quite get my head around the Ondo methods myself, but to each their own. So, what's this about a boon of knowledge? Can't imagine what a fishwife like me could know that this friend of yours doesn't. So, assuming I understood you correctly, you were riding that giant flying whale and used its breath to part the seas, and because of that, the Ondo Crush Mother may not be able to give birth safely? That is indeed the long and the short of it, yes. Without the aid of the water, we cannot summon her for her full strength, and so we must find other means to help her do so. Do you have any wisdom to share? Well, everyone's got their own tricks, I suppose, and what works for one woman isn't guaranteed to work for another, but for me, what worked was something called a birthing rope. I tied it to one of my roof beams so I could grip it tight when time came. Couldn't hurt to try. Whether or not it'll do for your clutch mother, I can't say, but I reckon I can vouch for it, and so can she. Yeah! Thank you, Finless Mother. I shall return at once and begin fashioning a rope of similar make. I know all too well how difficult a time this can be for an expectant mother. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to hurry back. Alright? It was nice meeting you, mister. Don't nod. That's my thing. The birthing rope may be the answer to our prayers. Let us go back to the cups and decide how to proceed here. There. The Finless one returns. Did you manage to speak with the misspelled woman? She's willing to trade. An orange, how deliciously sweet they are. That I could keep it for myself, but it is better that I do not. My friend will be the one to savor this delicacy. Having lost his goods to these young children, I only hope he will not hesitate to trade with the people of the right again. Fare you well. Making bacon bread. Though she is not Ondo, that finless one carries herself with the self-same grace of a clutch mother. Perhaps it is the same for all who have brought children into this world. We can but hope that this rope she told us of will serve to aid our clutch mother in this most trying of times. Tomorrow is in your fins. This birthing rope of which the finless woman spoke is our only option. We must weave one at once, Glidehawk. However, we cannot rely upon the same materials as she did. The clutch mother is far longer and stronger and would surely snap one of the traditional make. The tentacles of the sea anemone. Bound together, they could serve as an unbreakable rope. Once more, I must impose upon you. Reaches the strongest, stoutest tentacle. The lives of the clutch mother and their children are in the balance. Whoa. Tell me you have brought with you the tentacles. Oh man, Bless you, Glidehawk, bless you. Far tougher and more robust these tentacles are than I dared to hope. Shall weave the rope at once. This shall take every ounce of my strength. It is finished. Here, take it, Glidehawk. Forgive me, I require a moment's rest. You must deliver the birthing rope to Zerof's own in my stead, quickly. Excuse me. His damn name, what's wrong with him? Okay. Honored guest, pray tell me you have brought something to aid the Clutch Mother in her hour of need. Here's the birthing rope. A birthing rope, you say? I had not considered this. However, if it is as effective as this finless mother claims, and this day may not end in tragedy, let's hope that if it helps the Clutch Mother to summon all her prodigious strength. Only female Ondo are permitted beyond the threshold. Therefore, I must instruct the Clutch Mother's attendants in the rope's use and have them bind it to a suitable feature in the rock. And then, honored guest, we must wait. Then if I grip the rope just so, I... Again, Mother, push harder. Whoosh! Still no word from within. After all this time, I do not wish to intrude upon her chambers, but if I must... I am here, and I am well, as are my eggs. Oh? Clutch Mother, oh praise be, it is such a relief to hear your voice again. Zerosh, Narosh, you both helped me to triumph in this greatest of trials. To you both will I entrust 2 of my finest eggs, and you, Glidehawk, you too shall receive of me an egg. Wait, whoa. Hold on now. You will forgive me for declining. You would refuse. To Ondo there is no higher honor, yet you would refuse. Upon further consideration, this honor ill suits you. Indeed, only male Ondo can provide the necessary seed, and as you have other duties you cannot forsake, it would be better to leave such responsibilities to the guardians of the cups. Ere they become full grown, our children's gills are not fully formed, and so they struggle to survive out of the water. Yet as times change, so too must our ways, and the relations between our peoples. Though this generation shall be raised here, perhaps future ones will know a different life. It is not quite the same, I know, to give birth here than on land, but I should like to think that I am stronger and wiser for this experience. I thank you, again, honored guest, from the bottom of my heart. I too thank you, Glidehawk, and you, Narosh. Fear it's not for your efforts, I fear for what may have become of the Ondo's future. For your deeds and service to the Clutch Mother, you've been given your first egg. Raise it well, Own. Raise it well. So why don't we see the Clutch Mother? Exactly? Or the eggs? Many busy days lie ahead, but first I must rest. Go forth, my children, heads high and hearts filled with pride, and see that my eggs are never without the love and affection they deserve. Glidehawk, know that you are always welcome in the cups, and shall ever be received with the respect and reverence a steadfast ally deserves. Did you hear them, Glidehawk? I am to be a father and own, and it is all thanks to you, my friend. There is still so much I would know of your people and your ways, out of curiosity, yes, but also because I still believe there is more wisdom to be gleaned, with which we Ondo may better our lot. Yes, this is only the beginning. I look forward to the day my child will grow strong enough to venture onto land and perhaps play together with the finless ones of Stilltide. I pray that they will treat us with the self-same kindness and warmth you have shown us. I knew I was not wrong to trust in you and yours, Glidehawk. It has been an honor and a pleasure. My child will require my every waking moment for the foreseeable future, but I am sure that we will one day meet again. Until then, fare you well. Alrighty then. What you got for us, Pashon? What you know about this Emmett South? Ah, Alphanose friends, you and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. What can we do more? Anything else you can do? You've been to the walls of the Forgotten. I think I've just come from them. The remnants to the northwest? Yes, you visited them. Unbidden. Could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then. I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, using as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit the artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grennold. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south. That's that thing. That's that thing I don't like. Go, 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 go. This is a door? What kind of door? A workbench. What the hell? Oh, that's just great. That is, me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Grenald, someone's coming to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as you're a ghost. Go on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me, rotten soul. Got no use for it. A craftsman's that what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a diamond hammer, and that's an insult to bloody sea slugs. Psyching up. Yeah, you wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you? Spirit? Not what you'd expect from a servant of the Netherworld. You've got a loon. Has it really come to this? Have we met before? Here might we be as we cross paths back in the Castarian, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grenold, and this here is meant to be my underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to me work, far from distractions of the outside world. And yet here you stand. Now that's so damned important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me. Ah, the Ondo's lamp. Gods curse my empty head. I've got not so much as made a start. Ew. I'm worth less than a sea slug, nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery dates long past me workbench, is untouched. I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have you? Bringing light to them of ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. But I just can't bloody well. God, my mind's a bleeding blank. It's like I've pissed my way me last drop of inspiration. Tell me you've got something to show me, something will give me muse a right good kick up the arse. The Ondo wants to honor the coming of these ancients, so the answering lights go to blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the spark of the scot in the crystal. But just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? What the hell are you talking about? It takes kind of crystallizes only the culmination of a long and tragic tale. Complete any of the role quest lines available at the word. Oh my lord! Wow. I've been. What in the world? This is where the roadblock is? So is this is essentially a level 80 quest, no? Or maybe it's or maybe 78 is when it actually ends. The whole quest line. Am I gonna do that right now? I mean, I might as well. Let me see. Oh. Let me go to... here, and then Tainer's Training Day. That look in your eyes, yes, I can see that you have gained much strength since last we met. You'll be pleased to hear that Tainer has managed to make steady progress in his training as well. The boy believes he has regained much of the knowledge and the skill he possessed before getting sucked into that pocket of time and space, an admirable feat, considering that it was not long ago for that he could scarcely remember his own name. And yet, there is one aspect of his training that has yet to be addressed, but put simply, the boy lacks experience in battle. To work with the magic necessary to seal up the hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. If the battle in Phronesis is my first, I fear my concentration will be disrupted all too easily. And so I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds that he might acclimate himself to the battlefield and further hone his command of magic in the process. And yet we must keep a wide berth of Amarang. Were we to encounter Phronesis before we are fully prepared, the results would be disastrous. And so I propose that we go on an excursion of sorts. Would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there is much the boy could learn from your example. Okay, excellent. Then let us make for Lakeland. The beasts in the forest of the lost shepherd should provide a fair challenge for the lad. Where are they taking me? Amarang. Tainer. This outfit was a gift from Serig. Do you think it suits me? Ah, there he is. Now, shall we get down to it? Is something the matter? How do you like my new clothes, lad? Not only are they stylish, I can just feel the power welling up from deep within me. They were a present from Serig. Isn't he the best? It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every possible advantage if we hope to triumph over our foe. But enough idle chit-chat. We have work to do. Lad, I would ask you to begin by setting an example for the boy. Show him precisely how you conduct yourself in battle. We can't very well just toss him into the Wolverines all on his own now, can we? So why don't you get out there and hunt one down for us? Tainer, watch carefully, and Glide, show how it's done. No. Where is it? That was incredible. The sheer destructive power of your spells, the way you seamlessly weaved one incantation after the next. Everything. But tell me, what would you say is the most important thing a mage should keep in mind when doing battle with a fearsome foe? Casting your spells in proper sync was this key. Just blast your foes with everything you've got. Whatever, man. But of course, thank you, Glide. I will endeavor to put everything I have learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing. Dread, where do I... no, that's not... Curses, just stay still so I can hit you already. Steady now. Don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus. Right, focus. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Oh, that's smart. God, I've seen enough of this. Do 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 do. Oh dear, that didn't go nearly as well as I hoped. Don't get so down on yourself, lad. I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say you were starting to get the hang of it there at the end. Thought it would be a simple enough task to follow Glide's lead, but when the savage creature stared me down, I was too flustered to put what I learned into practice. Indeed, it is not the strength of your magics that is the issue. You simply must learn to compose yourself. What did you think, Glide? Are there any other words of wisdom you might offer me? I simply need more practice. Thank you. I'm sure you are right. I cannot allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time will go better. I promise you. We're doing this again. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. I did it. The battle is won. Now that's how you wallop a Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud. I could be here for your first victory. You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you and Glide here to show me the way. You have my thanks. But don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all that you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready? Whole squad ready. Yes, yeah. That was rather more difficult than I expected, and yet thanks to you and Craig, I feel like I can hold my own on the battlefield now. I'd have to agree, the way you made short work of that last critter, I'd say it's time to find you more worthy foe. Let us return to Mordsuk and plot our next course of action. You've proven the perfect mentor to the boy. Glide hells, I dare say old Serig here could learn a thing or two from you. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. With the fundamentals under his belt, it's just a matter of time and practice until he's ready to face Phronesis. I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd best go and write down all I've learned today, while it's fresh in my memory. Such passion and determination. This must be the boy he always was. This must be the boy he always was before his time, before Beyond the Rift stole his his memories and his spirit. He devotes himself to his training that he might help us, fell Phronesis, and bring his friend a measure of salvation. There is no telling what course of the battle will take, but I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head-on. It will not be easy for him, but yet I believe it is a necessary step for him in order to forge himself a new future. For Tainer's sake, and for the sake of all those who call Amarang home, we must triumph in this battle. Not to mention for the sake of our coin purses, At any rate, I will leave you to your training, and return to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand, and we must be ready. That felt like such filler. That quest just was nothing. This is level 80 quest, so you have to be level 80 to do the next MSQ quest, but it's a 79 quest. Well, look who's back, and looking more imposing than ever, I might add. You'll be pleased to know that Tainer's command of his magics has advanced by leaps and bounds since he left. It says he's finally convinced he can hold his own against Phronesis. Truth be told, I worry about the boy, as devoted as he is to his training. I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing, of course, but I remain unconvinced. As a fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him, where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go and find him and see if you can't offer him a few words of support, won't you? Ike Taylor? Ike Tainer? Oh, hello there, Glide. Is there something I can do for you? Serig was worried about me, say. That is kind of him. I assure you, I'm completely fine. I owe so much to the both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me, and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I am finally ready to face my old friend in battle. It is all because of you. And yet there is a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies, I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned how those who fall to the most powerful Sin Eaters, like Phronesis, become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. If I were to lose my focus in battle, and you or Serig suffered the same fate as Nilebert, the only three friends I have known in this world, if I lost you all, how could I ever live with myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. Were it not for us, think only of Nilebert. If you falter, we will be there for you. You are right, I mustn't forget that I have two strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, friend. The task is a daunting one, but I will trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side. Nothing would make me happier than to help Nilebert find peace, but that is not the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Serig for all you have given me. Not only did the two of you bring me back to this world, you have instilled me with a newfound sense of purpose, and yet when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions. Worry not, I will not hold you back or stand in your way. This is another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, to all three of my friends, that I am strong enough to get by on my own. Be strong, Tainer. You can do this. Sorry, perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should go tell Serig that I'm ready. Oh. You're finally back, I see. I was starting to get worried. I trust this means you're ready to do battle with Phronesis. Let us put an end to this nightmare and set Nilebert and the people of this land free. That's the spirit. Alright, the plan is to lure Phronesis to us by the same method as last time. You will venture to the essential hills of Amber, a safe distance away from the city, and Tainer will summon forth the Hollow. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best if we can lure Phronesis to a wide open space, where we will complete freedom to maneuver. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you're ready, let's away at once. I don't know, I'm pretty, like, I don't know. I'd much rather prefer the class quests over the role quests so far. Let's see if it finishes strong. I couldn't be more proud of how much Tainer has grown since we first met. Why, he's like the son I know. Enough chit-chat, eh? We have a battle to fight. I am ready, let us begin. 420. The 76 quest was alright, but everything else in this quest line hasn't done it for me. Over there, it's him. It's like a copy of the Red Mage quests to a degree. And oh yeah, I said this before. It's like it seems like a copy of the Mage's quest lines. But I haven't done the Arcanist, so I don't know. Some of that isn't here. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. Black hole! Black hole! Oh! Give it up now, Albert. My spells are more than a match for your own. These are my friends, and I will not let you take them. Do you hear me now, Albert? Your long nightmare and ours shall end this day. You heard the boy, it's time to show this bastard what we got. Leave the hollow to me and concentrate your attacks on our foe. Be wary, friends, he needs to summon the hollow. Keep a wide berth, friend. At least you get drawn into the void. I will see the hollows. What is torn before... What do you say? Time to heal up. Who's gonna heal me? What? The bard? Sanctified blizzard. Let your magics fly. Storing MP all the time. I should have been Black Mage. I've done it. The hall is sealed. Good work, boy. Now stand back and save your strength. Our foe has more tricks, no doubt. Whoa, what is this? Scorch. Big damage. Here comes another one. Leave it to me, friends. I will seal the hollows. He doesn't look so good. Watch out, sir. Hurry to Sarig's side, or you'll bear the full brunt of his magic. The bastard's trying to take us out. Well, fall asleep. Move away from me and quickly. Well, what is that? That was some kind of directional AoE? I've done it. The hollow is... Damn it, boy. Are you alright? It is done. Like, it's half... It's got an opening. There was a boss in the theater raid that had something like that. I forget which one you're supposed to show. Forgive me, friends, my strength is waning. Looks like we're on our own until Tainer's strength returns from the hollows. Good gods, but would you look at this one? Wait, perhaps we should take this to our advantage. I thought I got 2 of them. Oops. Scorch. What? You just teleport? Wicked White, the bastard is still going. Tainer, how do you fare? Alright. I'm fine, leave the halls to me. If even the empty shell of his body can work these magics, I shudder to think of the powers Nilbert commanded when he still lived. He was pretty trash. Come on. I'm sorry, friends. I cannot summon no more strength. Okay, so I'm facing it towards him. I don't know if I took the full brunt of that or not. I can't tell. Oh. Whoops. Come on. I probably could have just killed him. Again, does he mean to cut off our escape? The Senator's strength wanes. We mustn't let up on the attack. Yes, my friend, soon we will be at peace. Oops. Todomeda. That was a good fight. Hoggies! Forgive me, Tanner. Far and wide did I travel with my companions, all the while searching for a way, any way at all, to bring you back to this world, and yet, in the end, it was all in vain. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Ardbert and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with that stone and used its power to rescue you as I hadn't always intended? What adventures might we have shared? I sunk into the depths of despair and felt myself a wretch for doing so, for by what right do I pity myself when it was I who consigned you to far more cruel and tragic fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew is nothing compared to what you suffered, what you still suffer, abandoned by your only friend who will cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there, beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. No, no! That's not true now, Bert. I'm right here! And yet, even if you despise me with every fiber of your being, even still, I would give anything to see you just one last time. You could curse me, revile me, rain fists and magics down upon me. It would all be worth it, just for the chance to say, I am sorry. Stop it now, Bert, please. Stop saying those things. Even after you've had your mind, your heart, your very humanity ripped from you, still, for all these years, you kept searching for me. How could I ever hate my best friend? Don't you see, old friend? It was Glide here who brought me back to this world, but it was you who guided him to me. You have suffered long enough, my friend. I can take care of myself now. You need worry about me no longer, so please, rest peacefully. Well, yeah, that was a strong finish. Call me crazy, but damned if the boy's words didn't actually get through to him. I'd be damned. It's over, at last. You don't need to explain to me. I know that the Nalbert we saw was just a memory, a reflection from the crystal, that my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words will never reach Nalbert, simply saying them aloud gave me a measure of peace. I have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more senators take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle I could use a rest, and I reckon Glide here could as well. Shall we head back to Mordsuk? This can't be real life. Why are they putting me in a place? Why not just teleport? Oh, whatever, I guess. Like, this is the only place they could have put me? Container. We did what we had to do. I have no regrets. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, I'm happy to report the tales of our triumph are already spreading across the town like wildfire. Word has it that merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty tea with a generous personal reward. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, Nalbert has found peace, and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. The feeling is mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole, but it's been a pleasure having you at our side. So tell me, now that you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future? You and Glide have trained me well, and I am quite confident that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Perhaps I will travel the land and see if I might use my abilities to help those in need. If I didn't know better, I'd think those were the words of someone twice your age. If that's truly your intention, then I have something of a plan. First, I'll need Glide's permission. It's just a thought I had, but let's say we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainer here. I reckon he needs it more than we do, and besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I would have been fine. You owe me one. You're goddamn right I do. Anytime you have any need of a skilled marksman, you know where to find me, and don't you worry, there'll still be some coin left over for the both of us. My friends, I could never take advantage of your kindness like that. Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world, and this is the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from brothers in arms. Thank you, Serig. Thank you, Glide. As long as I live, I will never forget your generosity. Finally, I have one last proposal for you. You're keen to hear it? There's this bounty hunter I know. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that is. Huh? Serig, you could not possibly mean. Of course I'm saying it, so what'll it be? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Why, nothing would make me happier. Then I suppose that settles it. Welcome aboard, lad. I've got a feeling that this is only the beginning of a rewarding relationship. And on that note, I do believe my new partner and I are off to the Castarium to find ourselves a new mark. If it's not too much to ask, why don't you join us there? I still owe you your share of the bounty, and I reckon it'd be a good place to say our proper farewells. Okay. I'm wearing a damn skirt. What is this? Oh. And where am I going? Musica. Move! Tainer. The path ahead will not be an easy one, but there is one thing I know. Where I once feared the future, now I welcome it. Glad you could join us. Tainer and I just arrived a short while ago ourselves. The boy is keen on starting his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no ends of question, that one, but there's only so much I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience, and so I intend to do what I can to show him the world, keep him safe. So don't worry about us. Between my bow and his magics, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particularly nasty foe, I hope you'd not be adverse to lending us your strength once more. Yes, somehow I have a feeling it won't take another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Till then, friend, stay sheltered in the shade. Oh, you get all. Nice. Well, I guess I can... Wait, where? Okay, that's true. Let me go here and here. I didn't even know about this area. think I'll do this and then that's it. He needs some inspiration, so let me inspire. I've let the Ondo down, but not more than I've let myself down. Might be well go back to mending kettles. Show Grendel a crystal which once belonged to one of Ardbird's companions? Okay. What's that you got there? Such striking beauty, it shines with heartache and laughter, and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of Crystal's legacy. You'd never capture such a gleam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where's me tools, gods damn it? Gods damn ye. I must set to work before the feelings fades. I don't know if I want to continue here. I think, yeah, I think I call it here. Do I? Now let's see what he has to say. The illuminated land. I can feel it. A vision forming in my mind. Step aside, lad, and let me itching hands get to work. Bitch, I go to work. Shoot, winner. And done. I've taken the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character. Not a bad job if I do say myself. And to think it was this close to hanging up me hammer and after studying the craft of them agents. I've been across the length and breadth of Norrent and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom of what I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them in damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built me workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me bleeding will to the craft. Thank the gods for the crystal of yours, or I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey that they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak directly to your heart. Yosh! I can still oh my god. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's swelling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance and I reckon I can weave this crystal saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Ondo's commission. If you can drag that lamp over to Tulse off for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try. Lead with me. You now have access to Genrold's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quests you have completed. Uh-huh. Okay, so what is this? What do I need? What is this? Achieve Red Mage? Okay. So I just get it? Okay. Red Mage. Wait, do I have it already? I don't have it already, though. Nice. Oh, okay. What is this? Man. I swear, man, all this red mage gear looks the same. Just different variances of the same thing. Whatever. Da-da-da. 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 Well, should I be using this and then put this on? For Eureka? I wonder. Wait, did I get a waste or no? Guess not. Insufficient armory space? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I need to do the DPS one. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. What is this? My pants are so tight. Oh god. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna do some dailies, some dungeons, and the usual. Alright, I'm out. Bye bye.